M5 station wagon. Oh, you mad? How's it?
Can I get a photo?
Oh, good. Yeah, wat een foto. Guys, this is insane. No, I'm just asking if you guys put the price in the bag. So guys, tonight we're doing a POV night drive with my Audi. The plan is simple. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, buy McDonald's. Only for me. Can't be feeding everyone in the video unless I buy everyone a packet of pakkie fried toast. Yo, when last did I eat fried toast? I do like knickknacks though. I haven't done a video like this in a while, driving my Audi at night. So yeah, as you can see, she's waiting to be filled up with fuel. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw in 1,000 rand of fuel and then we're gonna take the road. Yeah, I've been driving with low fuel for the last week. Guys, whenever I say a video is boring, that's how you know it's one of those real raw videos. So at the moment I got, what's the fuel kilometers? Let me just close my door. Okay, so I got 75 kilometers of fuel, which is not enough for this POV drive. Yeah, my sunroof is a bitchy open. Yeah, as you can see right there. So yeah, let's just wait for the fuel attendant. Keep on forgetting the name. So when you see a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, how much do they throw in?
They normally make full, but it don't take so much. It normally take like 500. Yeah, 500.
Is it to fill like a supercar?
A supercar don't take so much, but
no.
If you get now like the Prado is nice and big.
Yeah.
Up to 4,000.
4,000.
The other day I filled up a Prado.
Yeah.
It took 4,200.
To fill up.
It was only on the first clip, so it could take more, probably like 5,000. I'm not too sure.
Okay, so we got 38 liters on 1,000 rand. So we're gonna see how many fuel kilometers I got. Okay, looks like my tank is full. So I got 660 kilometers of fuel range after throwing in 1,000 rand of fuel. Let me just close here. Hopefully you guys can hear my car. It's more louder from the outside than from the inside. So the tunnel is about 2 kilometers from here. Wait, let me open my sunroof. Okay. Okay, let's hear. Yo, wait, I have to do that again. Yo, that was fun. Wait, I have to do that again. Wait, let me couple U-turn. One more time. Third gear. I'm impressed. Wait, let's go. I'm gonna make a U-turn, yeah. Okay, let me make a U-turn. This is gonna be one more time. Yo, this car doesn't sound too bad. So now I'm in third gear. Woo. 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 Nah, she sounds amazing. For 1.4. Someone asked me what exhaust setup do I have. It's basically a free flow system. And I got a smaller back box. So now we're driving to McDonald's. Let me know, how do my car sound? Oh, how does my car sound? I mean, for 1.4, that's not bad. Opa. Sometimes when I drive, I'm eating a Mentos. Give me a moment. Sometimes when I drive, I imagine driving a Lamborghini. When I do this, downshifting, upshifting, downshifting, upshifting. We're not going to. I'm taking a pee. Yeah, we're not driving straight to McDonald's. I'm gonna go to BMW In fact, before going to BMW, let's first give thanks to today's sponsor, Carvertical. As you can see, all these cars on the road, most likely 95% of these people didn't know what the history of their cars were when they bought the cars. So I always try to remind you guys to use Carvertical, because that's one of the only ways for you to know exactly what the history of the car is that you are trying to buy, what the history of the car is that you own. Because a lot of people drive, you know, GTIs, M3s, whatever car, and it had like 5, 6, 7 owners prior. So just make sure to use Carvertical to know exactly what the history is of the vehicle that you are trying to buy. It honestly gives you peace of mind, because when I bought this car and the Polo, it had a clean Carvertical report. That's why I didn't think twice to buy this Audi and the Polo. And also don't forget to use my promo code CARGUY to save 20%. That's the most important thing. When you click on the link, first gear. We at BMW. We're gonna do quick window shopping here. Put my car into. Oh my word. The new 5 Series. Even the used cars are over $1 million. X7. And then what do they got? Oh my word. M5 station wagon. Are you mad? Guys, this is crazy. I've never seen an M5 or estate or station wagon in my life. And this is BMW Paulberg. Oh my. Oh, another one. Literally another one. So that's a white one. And then they have a... Oh shoot, bruh. This is crazy. I can hear someone saying in the comments, car guy, climb out, climb out. So let me do you guys a favor here. Where's my keys? Okay, so yeah, even though it's raining, I'm just gonna go to this side quickly before I show you guys the other, or the station wagons. So here they got a few M cars, M3s, dream cars, M3, another M3, 5 Series, and then we have the channel car. Guys, honestly, I've never seen station wagon, or oh my word, a blue BMW XM. That's crazy. Yeah, this is the first time that I see these estates or station wagons. I don't know what BMW call it, but this is the first time that I see these cars in real life. Nah, this is insane. BMW Paulberg. And these are all new cars. I wonder what the price. Oh, it says Touring. Wait, but this is a M3 CS Touring. 3 million rand. Guys, the price on this M3 Touring is 3 million rand. And then what's the price on this one? I'm trying to zoom. Oh, I can't see. Can't zoom further. But yeah, that's the price. Think about 2 point something million. Wait, but the M5 can't be cheaper than an M3. But once again, this is a CS Touring. I think that's like a special edition. Let's see here, the white one. Okay, so yeah, we can see a bit clear. So yeah, it's selling for about 2.8 million rand for M5 Touring. So yeah, these cars are selling for about 2.0, close to 3 million rand. But yeah, that's BMW Paulberg. So, bruh, CS BMW, are you mad? Nah, this is insane. I was planning to go to McDonald's, but now I'm doubting. Okay, so now we're heading to McDonald's. Guys, believe it or not, this was one of the first places where I made a YouTube video. I think my second YouTube video was made at this BMW car dealership. So yeah, let's go to McDonald's. We have a full tank of fuel and we're still driving on 6. Yeah, that's my dash cam. 660 kilometers of fuel. Okay, so now I need to order something. I think I'm gonna order a regular Big Mac meal. Here's one important question, a very serious question. What does put the fries in the bag mean? I really want to know in the comments. What does put the fries in the bag mean?
Hello, may I please take your order?
Hi, can I get a regular Big Mac meal?
With a Coke.
How much is it without the Coke? Because I have water in my car.
It's gonna be more expensive, sir, if you take just the burger and fries.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me the regular Big Mac meal.
And would that be all for your order?
That's all. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Next with the payment.
Thank you. 70 rand. That's the Big Mac meal, ne? Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you. So what was the 69? So that's my payment, 69 rand. Did you guys put the fries in the bag? That's it. Okay. No, I'm just asking if you guys put the fries in the bag. Do you guys always put the fries in the bag?
Yes, sir.
Nee. Okay, cool. Are you shy for the camera? Yes. All of you shy for the camera? Hi. Okay. How's it?
Can I get a photo?
All good, yeah. Wat voor foto kie? Yeah, YouTuber. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh. I'm a YouTuber. Car guy.
Tall guy. Tall guy.
Not tall guy, car guy. Yeah. That's nice meeting people that follows the car guy in my hometown. Thank you. Did you put the fries in the bag? Did you put the fries? Okay. Thank you. You know what that means? Put the fries in the bag. You don't know? Okay. Thank you, ne. They don't know what put the fries in the bag mean. DST Fords. Yeah, so this car for 1.4, this car sounds insane. I can't get used to the sound of this car. Vroepa. Yes, so. Yo, guys, I'm gonna be honest. This is one of my most fun videos because it's like I'm having fun at the same time. Is it clean? Let's see whether they put the fries in the bag for real. Okay, so we got, let me switch on the light. We got our fries, so they did put the fries in the bag. And then our Big Mac. Ooh, guys, now here's one thing that they forgot to put in my bag, and that's tomato sauce. Check here, here's no tomato sauce. I hope I could have, shared with you guys, but thank you for joining me on this POV night drive. I'm actually now annoyed that I don't have tomato sauce. Wait, while I'm eating my McDonald's, look what pulled up here. A Rolls Royce Cullinan. I don't want to climb out and do a video because some of these people want to be private, but that's insane. Yo, I actually wanted to ask for advice, but he's not too comfortable being on camera. But guys, that's dreams. I mean, we have to work harder. I mean, I drive this Audi and a lot of times, by the way, it has been raining, so my car's a bit dirty. And a lot of times, now that is insane. Yeah, I was busy saying that a lot of times I feel like I'm not where I want to be yet. But all good things take time. Okay, so basically the guy in the Rolls Royce, he said he's a academic. Oh yeah, I give up. He's an academic. Yeah. I wanted to ask him what advice does he have for us younger generation to be able to afford a vehicle like that, but he doesn't want to be on camera, which I respect. I'm eating dry fries. No tomato sauce. I haven't eaten McDonald's in months because I gym. So I can't be eating this and I gym. Some people do it, but I don't do it. So yeah, I'm enjoying this now, to be honest. So guys, when fuel got expensive, Doritos also got expensive. As you can see right here, 31 Rand and 50 cents for Doritos. That's mad. I mean, this is not even a party pack. It's a standard big packet of Doritos. 31 Rand is daylight robbery. Bad luck. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Cool, man. Thank you too. By the way, this is what I use. Wait, let me switch on the lights. This is what I use to do these POV videos. Okay,